Hey YouTube, this is Nicole, and here's Baby Bliss in her pajamas. This is I Love Mommy, and she is fixing to get a feeding. But I have a unique story to tell you today. This is a baby. Today she was just an ordinary baby doll that I picked up from Walmart, and I kind of transferred her into a reborn baby using a few tools. So if you want a reborn baby and you want it kind of cheap, I'm going to show you how to do it. Pretty cheap. The baby doll itself was $20, and she's cute. She got little chubby cheeks. She's got 3/4 arms. She's really chubby. And I done all the detail work. None of her little marks showed up. I done all the detail work with the paint I'm going to show you, with reborn paint. Also on this hand, you couldn't see none of her little detail work. It was in there, but you couldn't see any. And I done her little arms. And she was very, very pale. And you might have seen them before, but she was very, very pale. And I made her kind of darker because I really wanted like a Asian Mexican kind of baby. And I put a magnet in her mouth and made her magnet pacifier. So I took her off her body and I done her legs, which I kind of overdid this legs. First time I ever done a reborn or anything like it. Put a few moles on her, done her little feet, and her little creases in her legs. And I tried to put moles where me and my husband had moles, so she resembled us, and done this little foot and her little toenails. And I've always wanted to have a heart birthmark on my baby. And it looks like she's shiny, but she's really, really not shiny at all. She's not shiny at all. And I put some shiny stuff only on around her nose and around her eyes, but you can't even tell that. But she is not shiny on her forehead where it's showing up she's shiny or anything like that. And her head moves. And when you pick her up, her head flops back like a newborn. So she's got the newborn effect, and one fist is balled up and one is not. And her little feet are so cute. Okay, so what I got today is I went to Hobby Lobby, and there it goes. I just got these paint brushes from Walmart. They were $6. I got these, got 50 magnets for $6.99. And in the bottom of this, you can see that they're the weight beads I got for $4 at Hobby Lobby. And I got the paint that I used, authentic reborn. I don't know if you can, it's not really doing too good, but the authentic reborn for the blush. Got the blush for the creases and wrinkles and eyebrows, brown eyebrows. And I did put some eyebrows on. They're not too dark. They're not as dark as her hair. But what I did was I took her head off because she just has like a little string thing right there, like most reborns do. And I snipped that. I done her arms and her legs the same. And I bought some of those string things too. I just don't have them in here. And they were only like $1 at Walmart, $1.70, something like that. And I actually used one of my old pair of socks, and I put the weights in after I painted her head, and done as the paint said, and let her head be in there for 8 minutes after I'm gonna take her over here, y'all, so y'all can get a better look at her. But after I painted it, you had to put her in the oven for 8 minutes, and I done that. And she's not shiny right there, that's the light, but she is shiny right here and underneath her nose. So anyway, after the 8 minutes, I took her head out, and I took some cotton because she was really, really squishy. She had no feeling in her limbs or her head. And I bought a pillow to take the cotton out of because I couldn't find just a bag of cotton, because my Walmart don't carry just a bag of cotton. So I picked up a $2 pillow, and I picked her, took her head off, and got a white sock, and filled it with weights and put cotton in it, and make sure it was a nice weight. And I left it there after, she baked and everything. And I did not take her eyes out the bake. I don't know if I was supposed to, but I didn't, and it didn't harm it. So she was only in there for 8 minutes, like I said. And I went ahead and put the weight in her tummy since I took all her limbs off. I put a good amount of weight in her tummy to make her good and fat, because she looked like she had a really, really big head to a really, really small body. And I had extra cotton to the limbs down here. And then I done one arm, and I would put that arm on, and I done the other arm. But as I was doing the arms only had like little bitty tiny holes like this big, and they strap in around like that. They don't have the little things that you hook on. They just strap in, and you do the little thing right there. So what I did was I cut a big enough hole that I can stuff cotton into her arms as well, so it feels like she has something in there and it's not just flat. So you kind of feel something in there. And I done that with one arm, and so I stuck that arm. I think I done this arm first. So once I pushed it all the way down to her hands as much as I could, and once it was nice and kind of firm like I like it, but not too firm, soft like a baby, I put her arm on and situated it the way I wanted it. And her arms can turn if you want them to, but I made hers still, but you can make them turn if you want to. I done this arm the same way, cut a little hole and that sort of thing, and put little moles on this hand, and each time I done a limb, I went ahead and baked it. I didn't wait until I done the other limb, because I did take breaks, and it didn't take me, but if I would have went straight through, it probably would have took, about 2 or 3 hours, but I didn't. I took breaks and stuff like that. And so she's really not shiny, y'all, but I used it was like a purplish color to do her creases, and that was $13 at Hobby Lobby. If you have a Hobby Lobby around you, that's the only kind of reborn paint I could find around here. And I just used my fingernail polish to do her fingernails after she was baked, not before. But when you look at it in real life, that purple kind of looks like veins in some places where it had mixed with the red blush and the brown spots. It does kind of give it a real baby look. And I done this hand, and I gave her some little freckles, and done her little knuckles. And her face was a little bald up, and you see where all her detail is. Before, you couldn't see that at all. So then this, the only thing I wish I would do different was maybe make that a little thinner, but besides that, I'm pretty happy. Made her little dimples and gave her a little mole right there. And done all that with that purple-ish color, purplish blue color, I would say. Done the bottom of her feet. I done the bottom of her feet and then put some pink on it. And then done it again. And then I done the heat set paint for her toenails and fingernails. I forgot to mention it, but I only done the white tips with fingernail polish. But I did do the heat set paint for the pink French look. And the only colors that were already here is like what was on the top of her foot right there, that red color. But I put that purple color in there. And on her hands, that red color. And on her cheeks, I covered that up and took it off, because you can't even tell where she had red on her cheek. And I done this foot the same way. And this one you can really tell the detail because I took a way thinner brush. And I put, on this foot I actually done pink first, then the purple-ish blue, and then spotches of pink again, so it's more lifelike, so I'll know what to do again next time. But she weighs about I'd say 3 to 4 pounds now, since I put the weights and stuff in her. And she has my little mole that I have on the side of my foot right here, and my husband has a mole on the inside of his toe right there. So I put little touches of my own on there. But I was wanting to tell the young group who don't have a lot of money and that want a reborn baby, if you are wanting a reborn baby and you can get your parents to get you $50, that's about how much she costs, about $50. You can actually make your own from a Walmart a Walmart baby doll, and turn her into your own reborn. Like I said, I've done my own birthmark I've always wanted, and like my husband's mole and where my moles are, and you kind of imitate yourself. And if they have different color eyes, you can pick out what color eyes. And I am Caucasian, but I have been wanting like a Asian or a Mexican baby, so I tried to make her darker, because I already have her, and she is Caucasian. And I want really chubby cheeks, and so you could actually find your own, any kind of preference you like. And I just left her hair painted, but if you wanted to go even further, at Hobby Lobby they have the mohair, and they also have the tools. And the mohair is there is like $15, and the tools are like $10 for a good bit. So if you want to root it, you can look up rooting on YouTube, or if you know how. And also you could spend the extra $25, so $75, and you can make your baby your way. But I didn't mess with her hair. Her hair came just like this, and it looks really real on her, and I like it. So I left it the way it is. So I'm gonna give credit where credit is due to JC Toys. You can look them up. That is the company brand toys that I got her from, and they sell them at Walmart, and they feel really soft, like soft vinyl. They're not hard or anything. So I just thought I would tell y'all what I've done today. So both of my babies will be getting fed, and if I could, if you wanted me to, and I could get more dolls in, if any young people or older people wanted me to make dolls like this, I'll put my email address below. And like I said, just depending on how much you want her to weigh, and if you want her to look like this, I don't know how to do rooted hair yet, so with painted hair and stuff, I wouldn't charge you that much, just probably the postage and, you know, maybe $20 or $30. Probably around $30, because I have to get the doll. And she would come with outfits she comes with, because I don't have any newborn outfits. If you wanted an outfit, then, you know, the price will go up to $50 or $60, depending on what you wanted. But I could do them really cheap. Just let me know. And so I'll put my email address below, and just send me a message. Good night, YouTube.